Are you an aspiring rapper and you feel like your verses are just not up to par with your peers? Well, I can give you about 6 easy steps about how we can make your verses just that much better. Step number one actually has nothing to do with what you're saying. It all has to do with your beat selection. You want to pick something that's going to immediately grab the listener, make them want to bob their head, and get them immediately invested into what is this guy about to say. Step two, a strong opening line. You want to make sure that you're grabbing your listener's attention right off the bat of with what you're going to say. So this is going to be your thesis statement. This is the story that you're trying to tell. This is your hook that you're going to bring the listener in and show them like, hey, what I'm going to be saying to you is going to be super dope and you need to continue listening. Step number three, you want to have witty and dope punchlines, homophones, similes, metaphors, anything that means two certain things at one time or three certain things at one time. This is what's going to make the person want to rewind your verse and want to hear it back because they didn't catch it the first time. And that replay value will only make your verse that much better. Step four, change your flow a little bit. You don't have to do the same thing throughout the whole 16 bars. Change it up. Give us a double time. Give us a melody. Whatever it may be, it's going to make your verse progressive and make us want to hear more. So think of it almost like a story. Like you have your rise in action, you have the climax, and then you have the fall in action, and then you got the end that summarizes everything. So by switching it up, it's going to keep that listener's attention and it's going to continue to be progressive and make your verse that much better. Step five is probably one of the most important. It's about your delivery. Be animated. If you're trying to capture a specific emotion while you're rapping, whether it be angry, happy, sarcastic, arrogant, portray that in your voice. Don't be monotoned. If you're monotoned, it's boring. No one wants to hear it. And for the last step, step six, have a strong closing line. You want something that is going to make your listener want to replay your verse again and again and again. So you want something that's going to maybe even give some shock value or something that's just going to punch them so hard that's going to be like, I need to hear this again because that verse was incredible. So keep that strong closer, have it wrap up your whole verse. Like if your verse was about being the best ever, make sure that last line portrays that. Don't give it something where you're not even talking about that at all. Like you need to make sure that you summarize your verse and give them a strong close. And that was it. 6 easy steps on how to write a better verse. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, follow, and subscribe.